I sometimes will dream that I'm Batman or Superman. You ever
Whoa, really?
It's really cool.
That would be really cool.
It's really cool.
I dream
where I'm
about
like literally
flying a
like
lot.
flying.
Whoa.
It's super neat.
That's sweet.
I dream about flying a lot, and I mean, because flying, I think, would be the coolest superpower. I'm
It'd be
pretty
so
traditional.
good.
Flying would be awesome.
I'd
So-
go invisibility.
That's your,
See, I think I
flight
would
or
be,
invisibility. You're on the invisibility.
Yeah,
I think I'm
it's-
too terrible of a person to use invisibility
now,
responsibly.
Would you
That's
just
why.
be a voyeur and like spy on nude people, or what
I
would you
would-
do with
That's
it?
what I was
I would
saying.
just, like, I would just,
too
like,
terrible of a person.
I would just
to
rob banks.
Use
Rob
invisibility
banks.
responsibly.
They're gonna see you carrying the money out.
So
Because
that extends to the power, though. Like, if you're invisible, are your clothes invisible? Are things you touch invisible
Yeah,
as well?
I think that I would like, in theory, want it to be anything I interact with is also invisible. Like if I'm
Okay,
touching
so,
it
well,
turns
that's fine
invisible. also.
if we're clarifying what
Yeah.
what these fantasy powers are. Yeah, flight
Or
'cause
teleportation is probably even a better one because then you can still rob banks.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
just want money.
flight would be cool, but except that you're still vulnerable. So like the government could shoot you out of the sky,
That's true.
or
Yeah.
you could
See-
get sucked into a plane engine.
We see in Chronicle, like, they all get superpowers,
Right.
and at the end, like, spoilers, like, they can fly, and they're flying around in a lightning storm, and it's like...
yeah, one of them dies.
Just because you
Yeah.
can fly doesn't mean, like, if you get struck by a lightning bolt, it's not. You're
But
not
like
gonna
it
end
would be
well.
rad
Yeah.
to just fly to Hawaii and be
Oh,
like,
dude, yeah.
Friday night, bye.
So here's the
Yeah.
thing: is like,
Well,
what
how
if you could
fast do you
only?
fly?
That's what I was gonna say. Is what if you could only fly as fast as you could run?
Oh, then that's completely takes the fun of it away.
That's
The,
true.
the only
You'd never get anywhere.
the
It's
only
true.
selling point would be like it's super relaxing.
Yeah.
So that's why teleportation is even better. Don't fly to Hawaii, just teleport there.
But-
what is the limit of your You could just teleport anywhere.
Yeah, what's your range?
Somewhere
is
you've
that
been.
good?
Anyway,
okay,
you've been.
You had to have been there.
Oh, so it's like a video game
You
map,
yeah,
like
it's
the
like
Fog
the Fog of War.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to explore
Yeah.
the area first.
But, like,
See,
especially living so far from
I
my
would
family.
actually probably
Oh, yeah.
choose. I might choose invulnerability, because then I could just like fight crime, or some dude's being a to me on the street. I could just like
Punch him.
punch him, and then wait. And when he punches back, he's just like, shatters his hand, and then I just kick his ass.
That'd be cool. I mean, invulnerability
Why?
would
When
be
you're
like.
built like me, you have power. You have literal power fantasies because
Why
you've
do you
never
want
been
to
able
fight
to.
someone?
Well, I mean, you could fight. You could put it this way: you could go over and, I mean,
You could stop a fight.
We got Bin Laden already, but let's say back in the
Mm-hmm.
day, you could just if you could work with the government to find out where Bin Laden is, then you could just literally walk in and just
How
crush
does
his-
the invulnerability work though?
Yeah, is it like Luke Cage invulnerability, where it's like it's just his skin?
Well, I guess just like Superman, right? Where where you just bullets don't penetrate you, and
But the thing is, like, if you're invulnerable, because there are some people who can't feel certain kinds of pain. So it's like, if you get a burn, do you
Well,
feel it?
No, I
Because
think it's
it
just
would
that
still,
it doesn't
like,
burn
still
you.
screw
hurts
up your
you.
skin.
Even if you don't that's I forget the name of that. It's a condition or a disease.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a disease. It's a condition where I can't remember the name of it now. But yeah, that's an actual medical thing.
Yes.
But yeah,
Those people don't live very
suffer
long.
the injury. You just don't process the pain.
Yeah.
It's
And
more
it's-
of a. I think it's more of a psychological.
Well,
thing.
it's
I don't know.
anyway. But yeah, invulnerability would be pretty good.
Yeah, though. I mean, honestly, the traditional Superman abilities would be good. Invulnerability, super strength, flight would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, just be Superman. That'd be chill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just. We'll
So we can
circle
all
full
agree that
circle.
it would be cool to be Superman.
It'd be real
great.
cool. I mean, Batman's my favorite superhero by a country mile.
Oh, so
It's
get
not even
this.
close. But yeah, I mean, I would rather.
Why would you want to be
Superman.
Batman? You're like, he's real smart.
He-
Is that
I
all
mean,
you get?
He is real smart though. Like
Yeah, but he's also insane.
Well, yeah,
That's what's so
completely
cool about
emotionally
him. Like,
tortured.
Completely.
Unhinged.
He is a mess of a person.
He's like a bottomless well of rage and anger.
Yeah.
Which is
yeah, but he's
awesome.
also like obsession as well.
He,
like
he is incapable of finding peace or happiness in his entire
But that's
life.
what's so cool about him, man. Like
he's pretty much in love with the Joker. Like I love Batman. I still read New 52. I'm up to date on Batman comics. I have a Batman tattoo.
You want to know how I got these scars?
It's pretty good. But there are people
My
who like
father was sorry.
there are people who will like have like Instagram names that are like Bruce Wayne's wife. And you're like, that's a terrible choice. Like nothing. I love Batman, but I never want to date him. Like that sounds like the worst.
Did you see after
relationship
like
ever.
Suicide Squad, there were all these people like relationship goals, Harley and the Joker, and I was like, really? Like, did you watch the movie? Like, he's
No.
not a nice person to her,
Oh, it's terrible.
and she's not a nice person in general. Like,
She's just obsessed with him. I guess like yeah, sure, maybe you could want that, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to judge what people want or don't want in their lives, but it just seems like you.
It's a terrible
want
relationship to
that.
romanticize.
Yeah.
So you're sticking with invisibility?
I think I've swayed to
teleportation,
teleportation.
right?
Oh, teleportation.
But it can't be like
you're just
you have overpowered teleportation.
yeah. It's OP. I mean,
needs
the
to
fact
be-
that you can just be anywhere you've already been.
What if it was like Nightcrawler? Like you have to be able to see where you're going. That's still
Then
really
what's, what's really the point? Like, I want to be able to go home and see my family. I don't want to get mad cash. That's all I want.
Well, so here's the thing: is like think about if you could teleport as far as you can see, that would still probably take you 10 or 15 teleports just to get to Australia, right? On a clear day, right?
So
just land in the ocean, teleport
that
another
sounds
150
truly
miles or whatever.
awful.
Whatever, it takes you like 0.5 seconds. You just put on a little swimsuit on.
A wetsuit.
Yeah, wetsuit. You just teleport out to the middle of the
How do
ocean.
I like take bags home? I gotta take my,
Yeah, that's
my family
that's
presents.
kind of a crappy way to teleport, though. It's just like
There's
This
no
way you can see.
crappy way
Well,
to teleport. It's a teleportation. Come
I'm
on.
like, I can't.
You're whining that you have to carry luggage?
I can't
Like-
rob the banks because the safe's closed. Can I teleport
true.
through things?
Ooh, like, ooh.
That's all I want. Family, dog, banks.
How does it work with Nightcrawler? Like, isn't in X2, doesn't he say, like, he can't teleport?
He can teleport through things.
But he's a word, but he
doesn't know. He
doesn't know what's on the other side, so he
Right.
might end up in something.
Right.
So I guess if you know
Yeah.
what's on the other side,
would I?
then sure, you could teleport through a door.
like how.
I could teleport into this room, I
Oh,
guess.
honestly, I think, the thing I would choose is super speed. I love the Flash. And I think that, like,
Yeah,
but
that
I
has
could
several
ju- but-
uses.
A stray bullet, and then you're just gone though.
but there's no way a stray bullet could hit you
How
if you're
Okay,
that
but
fast.
the thing with super speed is the faster you go, the more mass you technically have. So if you're going that fast and you touch anything, it will explode and so will you.
What?
That's the way that speed works. Like if you're going that fast and you just like touch a chair, you're both gonna die.
So I don't think that you would die,
Really?
right?
No,
'Cause
you're
your mass
stronger than the
increases.
chair.
Yeah, I think that maybe you're right about saying that
If you
like
run into a brick wall, you might.
because
even
of
at that.
Well, that's
because
like if
of
cars
E
are going really
equals-
slow and they just bump, they're fine. But if you're going 100 miles an hour and you're in an accident and you both hit each other, you're both gonna crumble. Like, and if you're going, I don't know how fast.
But if a
You would
if a
be
car
going.
going 90 hits an unoccupied tricycle, let's not make this all gross and dark. The car is going to keep going. There's going to be maybe a little damage on the car, but the tricycle is going to get obliterated.
So I think it has to do with relative mass, right? Because you're right in saying that the faster you go, the greater mass you have, right? E equals MC squared. We all know this. But like, if I ran into something that had less or more mass at a higher speed, I think I'd be fine. If
you're going really fast and you
if I
hit
ran into like a
something-
truck or something, then I would probably not be so great.
But
or like, what if you trip?
It's the relative speed though. So like, the faster you're going, if you're going incredibly fast, a chair could effectively become a truck. Like
But
because
why does
of your
its
speed.
mass increase?
Because speed, like I feel like this is a thing that I've like written a legitimate
but-
paper on that is like. It's,
But isn't it your speed
I
that
mean, it
increases
is your mass
not
that's increasing,
its
but still,
mass?
if you think about it, the faster you run, like if I walk into that wall, it's not going to hurt me. If I run into that wall, it's probably going to hurt me.
Well, the Flash can run through walls.
If I can fly at
It's rubbish.
if I can fly
the
at
Flash
like
doesn't make sense.
passenger airliner speed,
yeah,
I might take flight.
I would do.
If it's just like as fast as I can run, which what is a human? A human can max out at what, like
30 miles per hour. or
if
something.
that,
Yeah.
right? Like maybe Usain Bolt runs
Yeah.
at 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's like a jetliner speed where it's 500-600 miles an hour, then I could literally just go like, oh, God, it's the pod show's over. Man, I could really go for a New York slice.
Yeah.
Bye.
See, I would love to go.
Granted,
Maybe
that would be I'd be out the rest of the day because it
But
would
what
take
if
me
you could
5 hours to
teleport?
get there. But
This is arguments for teleportation.
Well, teleportation's probably the more efficient form of travel, but it's more dangerous.
Grimaldi's.
You could die. What if you teleport into a brick wall?
I mean, that's
right,
also true.
or another person.
That is also true. Ew.
New York's full of
Oh, I don't
people
like
too,
that at
by the
all.
way.
Yeah, that is an issue.
It'd be super speed or flight for me. Like flight, if you could go like,
See,
I'd
the-
want to go faster than a jetliner. I'd want to go like supersonic
like
speeds,
Mach,
like
Mach something.
you're like as fast as Superman does. Like Superman can go anywhere in the globe in like minutes, right?
Right.
Like that speed.
What is he like? The speed of light, maybe something like
Just
that.
about. Like
Probably.
I think in some canon he's flown the speed of light before.
Yeah,
But,
I
like,
feel like
speed of sound.
there is a comic where he lands and he leaves the planet and then gets back before he left.
Yeah,
I think that's the thing.
That's probably a
Yeah.
thing.
That's just ridiculous.
Oh, I mean, you want to talk about ridiculous? The Flash's speed is like a conundrum. That's why I think it's so cool, is because like it allows him to do anything. If you had that speed or
I mean, he
that
breaks
power,
into people's dreams and stuff, but it's also
time travels,
he
man.
would die.
But-
Also, in season 1 of the Flash, he dodges a lightning bolt, which is
Well,
awesome.
the one other thing, even if I could fly with, say, Mach 4 speed, supersonic speed,
How do you breathe?
well, that's the thing.
question.
Let's say you
Also,
could
your
breathe,
eyes,
but
like when your eyes just kind of
You
explode.
need like a mask.
well, and thermal protection, because if you're up
So
in
you
the
need-
clouds,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
ice effing
so
cold.
basically, you
Yeah.
guys just need Iron Man suits.
Or probably even the friction,
Yeah.
just regular friction, even at low altitude, is probably enough to like rip your skin off going that fast.
Probably,
right?
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You'd need like you need a super suit.
Yeah,
You
I guess
need
so.
an indestructible super
You know
suit.
what? Maybe
So that's what I
do-
would need with my teleportation as well. Just something that would
Maybe
stop
I
me
do
from.
just want to
Yeah.
be Batman, where I'm
Super smart and
Just
rich.
real
crazy
smart.
smart, super rich with a bunch of cool stuff, and I can beat the crap out of anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In-
Maybe
in
anybody who's not a
theory.
superhero.
Bruce Wayne has it right, but he's outsmart, so he just
True.
he
No,
takes
yeah, he's
he
beaten
takes
loads
a
of superheroes.
kryptonite arrow, and gets Superman to within an inch of his life, and then it's just like, remember that I beat you.
Yeah, it's
Martha.
super cool. Oh
No,
my
no,
god.
I'm talking about Dark Knight Returns. I'm not talking about Batman versus Superman.
That's a really great moment in that when he's like, now, and it's like out of nowhere, Green Arrow's like, what's up? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so cool. I got into this with this girl I'm seeing, but she thinks Batman's stupid because he's just a guy in a mask, but she loves Iron Man, and I'm like, he's the same thing. Like he's just in a suit. And there's no way, like if it was Batman, like we're crossing universes here, but if it was Batman versus Iron Man, like Tony Stark's pride and arrogance would get in his way, and Batman would
yeah.
totally wreck him.
100%.
Absolutely.
Also,
Totally.
Batman could just bust out that same sort of armor suit
Yeah,
and
Oh, yeah.
go toe to toe.
Go
with him.
toe to
And
toe.
tell me you don't think Batman could easily separate Tony Stark from his suit.
Also,
Totally
yeah.
easily.
Batman could make an Iron Man suit if he wanted to. Absolutely.
Tony Stark would jump in his suit, and Batman would be like, "I'm in place of Jarvis. I own the suit.
Yeah.
I've been in here. I've hacked this long ago. This
Yeah.
is the end game. It's over."
And then he just has Tony's own suit choke
Yeah.
himself to death.
Yeah. Or he's like, they do the Iron Man 2 thing, which is not that good of a movie, but he just shoots whatever his plasma beams from each hand and causes a giant explosion right in his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
So, super speed or flight,
Teleportation.
invulnerability, teleportation.
It's a tough decision. I mean, the only invulnerability though, you could get trapped. Like someone could just
Yeah,
restrain
totally.
you somewhere,
Ah.
and
Yeah.
like even though you could, so you'd just be.
So
You
that's
get,
the
like,
thing with
buried alive and
that's the
just-
thing with
Yeah.
Superman's invulnerabilities is like I think it's on some level tied to his strength, right? Like he's super strong and invulnerable because of his muscles and their cells and how it
Well,
like absorbs
it's the yellow- yeah, the yellow sun
sun's
that
radiation.
fuels
Right? But
all
like
of
if
his
you look at
powers.
Jessica Jones, who's super strong, if you shot her, she still takes damage. Like
Right.
it's
Yeah.
a bullet, you know. So I guess you have to distinguish
But
between
the point
super
is,
strength
Superman
and-
is absolutely ridiculous because he was the first superhero, so they were just like, let's give him everything. And then they were
powers.
like, wow, we really messed that up.
Yeah.
He has far too much
it's
stuff.
really hard to.
That's why
Yeah.
there hasn't been a
This guy
good
in any
Superman
danger.
video game, because you can't make a good video
Yeah, out of
game.
that guy.
outside of Superman 64, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a
Oh, outside of that.
Flying through
Oh,
those
man.
rings, man. Good times. Yeah, it was great.